Peggy comes to Los Angeles.
Jarvis learns judo.
And we get a tie into Doctor Strange, and we are going to review the Agent Carter Season 2 premiere.
Pow, 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 pow.
Hello and welcome to our review of the Agent Carter season premiere episodes Lady in the Lake and A View in the Dark. These reviews are brought to you by Majorspoilers.com, the website where they love comics and they know that you do too. Go to Majorspoilers.com. Hello, I am Ashley Victoria Robinson, and with me today is the awesome Jason Inman.
I know I had to fly so far to get here.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. Let's talk about some Agent Carter.
All right, let's roll right on into the good. I think that we got an amazing character introduced in these two episodes.
Okay, who?
Jason Wilkes.
Hey, I'm a Jason. I like
You
that guy.
are.
Mm-hmm.
Scientist, ethnically diverse cast member, potential spy, potential love interest.
Oh, a potential spy? You think he's a spy?
No, I think he could work up to being a spy.
Okay, he can get
Potential SSR agent, potential person to kiss Peggy's face, and played by the awesome Reggie Austin.
He was one of the stronger actors of both of these episodes. I was really surprised by how subtle he was and how confident he was in his choices. And you know what? As a love interest for Peggy, I'm really happy about that. And let's talk about some other strong acting choices of this good. I thought Jarvis was the MVP of both of these episodes. They have expanded James D'Arcy's character so much, and I like the idea that Jarvis got a taste of danger in season 1, and now he's like, I know boxing.
Yeah, building on that, one of my favorite moments was his judo moment where he was coming after Peggy. And
Especially the outfit.
Yes, definitely behind that outfit.
Yep.
He kind of kicked her butt and she kind of kicked his butt, and it was just a nice moment for their relationship to grow.
I also got to put out a quick shout out that I love that Agent Carter is becoming the RoboCop alumni show.
Oh, man.
What is his name? Kurtwood
Smith.
Kurtwood Smith, the villain of RoboCop, was there. Also, Ray Wise, another villain of RoboCop, is there. So I like that they're keeping the RoboCop actors.
Wait. So when is Admiral RoboCop showing
When
up?
is Peter Weller's going to show up? Is he the villain?
The villain of season 3. I'm calling it right now.
What else did you like about Agent Carter? Which of these episodes do you think was stronger?
I think the second episode was stronger.
Me too.
Because I think that we got more of the cool spy stuff. But we'll talk more about that in a little bit.
I also really loved the opening scene. I loved the very first episode. I liked that we got to see Dottie again, and I liked that they did this little twist where they had her wear the blue and red outfit that you saw on all the Agent Carter posters, and I thought it was like a really good action scene, and anytime you get to see Haley Atwell with a shotgun aiming a gun at somebody else's face, it's a strong moment.
And as a lady, nice to see two kick-ass ladies on screen.
Yeah, it was a pretty good fight scene.
Yeah. Let's talk about the bad in these two episodes of Agent Carter. I have to say that in the first episode, we had a Detective Henry, who was a part of the SSR, and he's kind of the MacGuffin for who the bad guy's going to be. I don't think he was portrayed particularly well, and I don't think that it really paid off as far as a plot device went.
No, he was kind of weak, and the
Yeah.
whole thing was kind of confusing because when he started turning icy in the first episode, I was like, wait a minute, is he like Iceman? Does he have ice powers? I didn't quite understand it, that he got it from touching the corpse, and also I
Yeah.
didn't understand that with the guy. There was a lot of weird scenes, and I think that the pace was very uneven in both these episodes, because I also didn't like the scene where the SSR scientist was like, well, you guys never invite me for a drink. What's the deal? I'm just as good as you as I feel my beaker. Like, that was just so weird, because we would cut to these scenes with Jarvis, and these character beats between Peggy and Jarvis, or Peggy and Jason, her paramour, and it was just so great. The moments were so good that when we cut to the plot-based scenes, it just wasn't as strong.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the plotting wasn't great in these two episodes. I think the second episode was definitely stronger.
Way stronger. And I think that the second episode should have been the first episode.
Yeah, and I'm kind of hoping that we course correct back to that now that we've introduced Anna Jarvis, now that we've introduced Jason Wilkes. You know, we kind of know...
Anna Jarvis is something that we should have mentioned in the good.
Anna Jarvis, you are so good.
Put you back in the good.
Yeah.
But continue with the bad. So So I agree. I thought that the pacing was very off, and that the pacing was almost frantic. Like, I never felt that we got a moment to breathe unless we were in a scene with Jarvis or Jason. Like, it was like those two characters anchored down their scenes, whereas otherwise it was like plot, gooey black stuff. Plot, gooey black stuff.
It's because they're so tall.
Yeah. I hope somebody makes a gif of that. Gooey black stuff. Did you like the gooey black stuff as like sort of the main thrust of the episode, or sort of the MacGuffin? It seems like it's going to be the villain of the season.
The thing that I liked about it was that visually, for me, it looked an awful lot like the Ether did from Thor: The Dark World.
I think that's on purpose.
I also think it saved on the effects budget. So I like the idea that it's either going to become this mystical element or maybe one of the Infinity.
Well, I have something to say about that when we get to our predictions of what's going to happen in the rest of the season. But it's kind of weird. I hope they go a little crazy with that, because I will say that going back to the good, I did like that old film they showed that showed like the old nuclear footage.
Yeah.
That was really cool. But seeing the effect itself in the episode was really weak. It did not look good. And also, I just want to point out that scene at the Griffith Observatory, there is no way in 1947 that there were that many lights in Los Angeles, because there were a lot of orange groves back then. Let me tell you, I'm an expert on that stuff.
You could just see all the way to Long Beach.
Which would not have happened in 1947.
Now is the part where we give you our predictions for the upcoming Agent Carter season. My prediction based on these 2 episodes.
Okay, what we've seen so far. Let's hear
What we've seen so far. We got Agent Carter.
Okay.
We got Jason Wilkes.
Got it.
Right? They like each other.
Sure.
I bet they like each other so much that they later on reveal in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that they are Sam Wilson's grandparents.
Wait. What's his last name?
Wilson.
No. Jason's last name.
Wilkes. And here's my thing.
Okay.
Here's my thing. Okay. So Peggy found S.H.I.E.L.D. and she does her thing.
Got it.
She's married to Jason. They have this really cute kid. Probably a boy if we got to keep the name going.
She's Agent Wilkes.
So they have to go into protective custody, like a witness protection thing, because of Peggy's sensitive work. So they changed their name from Wilkes to Wilson.
You know, you could have just said that Peggy and Jason have a daughter who marries a Wilson.
No, I like my theory better.
Well, my theory has nothing to do with romantic entanglements. I think
That's why mine's better.
Agent Carter Season 2, that the black zero energy is actually a piece of Dormammu. Now, if you don't know who Dormammu is Dr. Stephen Strange's main villain. What's a Marvel movie that's coming up? Doctor Strange. The producers have announced through the press that this zero energy is tied into Doctor Strange, so that's why I think it is a piece of Dormammu. It is a piece that is snuck into our dimension, and it's gonna like possess people and turn them evil. I think it's gonna possess a lot of people, and I think a thing of the season is that you won't know who to trust. Like Sousa could be possessed, Jarvis could be possessed.
Nope, Jarvis is perfect and pure.
No, here you go. Here's your scene. Mrs. Jarvis gets possessed with this. And Peggy has to put her down. That's my prediction. It's a piece of Dormammu, and it's going to infect people. And I'm very excited for this season now.
Wow, you got dark.
Yep.
Time to give our rating on the first 2 episodes of Agent Carter. Jason, why don't you start us off and let us know what you thought?
Well, I believe we are doing this on a scale of 1 to 5 Jarvis heads. 5 being the best because you can't get too much Jarvis, and 1 being the least. I'm going to give this a 2.
Ooh, that's kind of low.
Yeah, the 2 episodes a 2. What are you giving it?
Well, on a scale of 1 to 5 Jarvis heads, because I want more Jarvis heads, I'm going to give it a 3.
Okay.
I thought it was solid.
You're not too much higher than me there.
No, I am higher, though.
Okay.
I think that, for me, I enjoyed the character interactions and I enjoyed the world building more than I enjoyed the plot, but for me, it was enough to snake by on.
Yeah, I think overall the package knocked it down, and then the character interactions weren't strong enough for me. I think they're setting up a damn good season.
They are.
I just don't think we saw it in these 2 episodes. I think it was a very slow start, and I still think that the second episode should have been the pilot episode, so that already knocks it down for me. But otherwise, I think this is going to be a really good season. I love Haley Atwell.
I love Haley Atwell. I love James Darcy. I am super, super excited. Jason Inman.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us today to talk about Agent Carter.
Well, thanks for having me, Secret Agent. If you want to check me out, you can always find me on Twitter @Jawiin and on youtube.com/Jawiin, where is exactly where you are watching this video right now. Woo! And also, don't forget Geek History Lesson and DC All Access.
Yes, all of those awesome things. Go follow Jason. And while you're at it, why don't you go down to that little button there and click subscribe so that you can watch our episodes of Agent Carter every week. Don't forget also to go to majorspoilers.com, the site where they love comic books, and you do too.
Major shout out to Major Spoilers, by the way. That's awesome for them.
You guys are the best. This video is there. We love you.
And I believe there are also all types of other recap shows in this network, right?
On this network, there is Girl on Supergirl that I do, and then there's
Legends
your
of Tomorrow
recap show.
Yeah, Legends of Tomorrow.
What?
Yep.
So many. And, we want you to come and see those, and we want you to support those. If you like this show, if you like Girl on Supergirl, if you like Legends of Tomorrow, head on over to patreon.com/Jawiin, Jawiin, and just throw a little bit our way. We need some Spy Gear, guys. It's tough over here.
We definitely need a decoder ring.
Yes. So, thank you so much for watching. I have been Ashley Victoria Robinson.
I'm Jason Inman.
Be safe and make good choices.
Take it easy, agents.
Opening minutes of this episode, it was Kara flying, it was John Jones flying. It was a very cool moment, not only because you get to see David Harewood in his Martian Manhunter glory with the costume this time. Oh, it looks so neat.